What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chauncy, True Talon, player number 1 or player number 2. You pick what side you want to lose. Mr. Chips Ahoy himself has finally done something that he always been wanting to do. Been sitting on a lot of things, and right now he's here. It's the Thank You True Talon podcast. I've been ready to do it. Remember hashtag that stroll flag, and we're out there. I really think that it's been time. I've been sitting on so much podcasts, so much footage, so much material that I might slowly bring in the other podcasts that I've done with friends and family. We just jaw jack and shit. But the Thank You True Talent podcast is basically whenever I feel like doing it. So it might be the next day. Might take a few days off because there's probably nothing for me to talk about. But then I'll bring it back. I'm going to try to bring this podcast as much as I can all the fucking time. So first thing first, I'm going to talk about anything that entices me, whenever, however, and if it want to be a long time, it'll be a long time. If it's going to be a short time, it's going to be a short time. So let me get my handy dandy, in the words of Blue's Clues, notebook and my pen, and we're going to start it off right. First thing first that really got me geeked is the ARMS Global Test Fire. ARMS to me look like a fun ass game. I just fucking downloaded it and everything and all that shit, and found out that it might be fun, but I haven't played it. The dates are from May 26th to May 28th. Then they take a quick break in between and pick back up on June 2nd to June 4th. I don't know what characters available, how many characters available. I do know that I talked to my good friend, The Real Skeen. You can check him out on, I think his Twitter account is Brooklyn Knight 1. Or maybe at Real Skeen, like S-K-E-E-N. But it's one of those two because he's always constantly, he's changed from one to another to reflect more of himself than the old website that he used to run, brooklynking.com. And we've been talking about it and all that shit. And he's been saying that it's real fun. The only bad thing he doesn't like about it is that you can't mount buttons, but it is fun as fuck. And he's really hyped about it. Like, yo, he said it's real fun and really good. So I'm a little bit hype about it right now. So that's what I'm gonna probably play some. Well, I might not because today is May 27th and I have some things to do, which I will talk about in a little bit. But next thing I'm going to talk about is a few video games that came out that sparked my interest. One is Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challenger. A lot of people is hating on it because they see HD remix and they see the Udon artwork, Udon, whatever the fuck they want to be called, fucking noodles or shit. Their artwork is covered all over the game. For anybody that knows, Ultra Street Fighter 2 is the final version of Street Fighter 2, which should play like Super Turbo Street Fighter 2, and everybody say it's such a good game, but anybody that have played it prior to HD Remix know that game is busted in the motherfucker. Everybody say it's so balanced. That shit is not balanced. In my eyes, there's no such thing as fucking balance. Unless somebody loses this and this and that. It's like I always say the paper, rock, scissors effect. Rock beat paper, paper beat rock, and scissors, rock beat paper. Rock beat scissors, scissors beat paper, and paper beat rock. It has to be an equation similar to that, So my homeboy busted out and said, what was it? There's a Spock and Lizard version of it, and that it makes the game balanced because 2 win, 2 lose. So it's 10-0. It got to be a 10-0 in my eyes. It has to be a 10-0 matchup at all times, and that's how you get balance, But we'll talk about it later. But Ultra Street Fighter 2, everybody that I have personally talked to has said that shit is really good, real fun. It's not worth the $40, maybe $20 tops, but it's not worth $40. And they do enjoy it, and they really want to get the holy stick right now, but they'll get it later. Next game is Friday the 13th, a game I've been really looking forward to. And some people has played it, have bought it, and said there's a ton of bugs in it. I'm proud. I'm geeked. I'm hyped that I did not play it, and I'm hyped that I didn't purchase it. Not hyped that I didn't play it, I'm just hyped that I didn't purchase it yet, because I'm running to play it, but if there's bugs already into it, I'm gonna wait for the bugs to get patched, and I hope the bugs isn't something where it's gonna fuck up the whole routine and all that shit. So next thing you know, next thing up is the ELeague result. ELeague, the Street Fighter V results. I'm a very hype guy about video games and all that shit, but ELeague was pretty stacked. It had stacked motherfuckers, and it was in ATL, that's Atlanta, Georgia, and 250K was on the line, total price, and that shit was crazy. Word is that first place got 150K, and that went to that nigga Punk. You know, Punk has been fucking up the scene like there's no tomorrow. He is so good. But every time I see Punk, I see Mr. Dink from Doug. They're like, my technique is highly expensive. Like, I just see that nigga Mr. Doug. I just see that nigga Mr. Dink every time I see Punk when he talks with the glasses and his mouth and the flat top. I just think like, yo, Mr. Dink was fucking black. They just made him purple on the show because no character was black on the show. But, you know, shouts out to that nigga. But, I haven't watched none of it, so probably, like, because this weekend's pretty weekend's pretty packed, stacked and shit. But I'm, going to try to see what's up with Grand Finals, because it's Punk versus Phenom. And we're just going to say top 8 was CM Punk, who won it. The next was Phenom. Third was Fuudo. Fourth was PR Balrog. Fifth was Chauncy. And then Momochi tied for 5th. And then tied for 7th was Wolf Crown. Wolf Crown. Shouts out to Wolf Crown. Detroit native. Homeboy. Real cool guy. A good friend of mine. And then after that is Daigo Umahara. He top. That was top 8 right there. So I'm pretty hyped because that ELeague was on TBS. And that's pretty dope. So, shouts out to the niggas right there and all that shit. This weekend is also Combo Breaker Memorial Weekend, and what's fucked up about it, Fuudo and Punk can't make it because due to Friday pools. They have Friday pools. Man, they're not gonna make it. But for Punk, I know Punk wanted to make more money in 150K. He won 150K, and I'm pretty sure there's a luxury tax in Georgia because of the state. But real talk, you make that much, he's giving up probably like 51. He probably taking home 49% of that. So we just saying he's getting half of that because of luxury tax. But if Punk was smart, I wouldn't take the money immediately. I will get a lawyer so he can get every penny out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't understand that you need to get every penny out of it. And since you got a lawyer and you won 150K, a lawyer will bust their ass to make sure that you wouldn't lose that, so they can always represent you in a situation like that. But it's Combo Breaker happened this weekend. I'm pretty hyped and pretty sad. One, I'm hyped that I got a few homeboys that's there that's busting ass. My homeboy Q from Detroit, he is in top 8 winner. He's in top side winner bracket, because what's pretty dope about this Combo Breaker this year, shouts out to Richie Rich. I call him Richie Rich, Dark Hado, the man who running it. This year, this motherfucker has done something that no tournament has ever done. It's called 3 and out. That means due to the 3, he's doing 3 and out. The reason why he's doing 3 and out, winner side goes out and 2 of loser sides is going out. Like 2 people at loser side get out of the pools, because he feels that when losers finals happen, it's usually double jeopardy. And I totally agree, because double jeopardy, you might have beat that person before, but when they come back, they might beat you. And I really hate double jeopardy. And double jeopardy should only happen when it's the end of the fucking tournament. And this time it didn't happen. So I'm pretty hype about it. I also see some more of my homeboys up in this tournament that did good from the D. Like, I know, like for winners bracket side, in Injustice 2 is Forever King, Tekken Master, Homie Q, DJT, KDZ, Jur, and Slayer. And so far on the loser side, Daddy, Dab, 32, Scar, Tweety, Burritos, Malcolm, Hayate, V-Man, Evie, Manita RD, Sylvester Ride, Buffalo, Illusion, and Semi-Evil Ryu from Net Battles. Then you also had, you know, some people that didn't make it out was Gur, that made top 49. It was Gur, Zed Fox, Iconic, that's my nigga right there. Shouts out to Iconic. Phone, South LOL, oh my gosh, that's my homie right there. Shout out to Seth and Katana Prime. They also had some Street Fighter pools, like top, qualified for top 96. Oh, that's a lot of people right there. We're just going to go to winner side. Arturo Sanchez, Margot, 801 Strider, Saka, no, Saka! That cool, he's playing Akuma, that's weird. Brian F, if he's playing, wait a minute, Saka's playing Akuma. That means something's up. He got something that nobody else. We got Dr. Danny Pham, Filipino Champ, K-Brad, Flash, aka Flash Metroid, Alex Pinto, and the Cool Kid 93, online Rashid player, who's pretty cool. We're just gonna go straight to loser side. We got Gamer B, Punko, LPN, Squell, Mike and Ike, 40% Flash Kick. Oh shit, he came out. That's my homie right there. He's cool. I can't believe he came all the way here. He moved to Washington and all that. Shouts out to him. Shen Phoenix, Diablo, Bison, Dang Dillis, Tech Bandit, Mojo, Alpaco 12, Matetio, Banana Jen, The Feetly, Nick Tanella, Chicago Classico, CD Manny, Vagabond, Zack and Box, Dark Child, SD Tempest, and Shen. Just letting you know, that was just day one on that. This is day one, like the full day one. Friday, Saturday is day two, and you know we got more of that shit coming on the line. You know, so that we should wrap it up right about now. You know. Oh yeah. Another thing, I do want to say one more other thing. I'm pretty pissed off at XSplit. Those motherfuckers end up charging me 2 prices. And shit, those son of a bitches, they can kiss my ass all day, but we be alright. Also, another thing that I like to say. Is we have what's a pair of shoes that dropped out today. Yeah, the Jordan, was it 11s? I want to say maybe the 11s came out. I want to say, yeah, the Jordan Retro 11 lows has dropped. They look like they got the gator skin. They're black with the gator skin with the white bottom. I'm kind of pissed off because of white. You don't need all that white bottom. I wish they had more of an ice and took out the white with the all black on the bottom with the gum sole. Well, you know, where the white is on the Jordan 11s. There should be black. Make it all black with the bottom ice. That would have been sick. And then they had the Retros 11 lows for girls with the blue suede. It looked like a lavender velvet with the lavender patent leather with the white and then the ice. So, you know, that's all I can think of right now to talk about. You know what it is. It's your boy Chauncy YouTube channel. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, bar mitzvahs, even Ponzi schemes. Everything is CHAUNCYTALON. Hashtag that's stroke life. That's DAT. Capital STROKE. Lowercase LIFE. That's stroke life. Find me at thatstrokelife.com, the website. I finally starting to try to push some units on that thing, get things going. And this is the hashtag Thank You True Talent podcast. And I'm really hype about it. Thank you guys. You are guys the shit. Oh, before I really leave, the reason why I didn't really finish talking about tonight, I'll be doing a tournament called the Online Arcade. It's the Injustice 2, the Dark Knight tournament. I can't believe I almost forgot about that shit. It's online. It'll be on the website, youtube.com/user/P3S. Is that a O? I'm going to say ONA. That's the website right there. Day one would be starts at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Day two would start at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And first place is a $60 PSN voucher. Second is a $40 voucher, and third place is a $20 voucher. And it's a quick tournament, real fast, for Injustice 2, run by Jabari and Persona Gaming. These guys are from the council, and they got a website called The Online Arcade. That's the patron.com/The Online Arcade. Give guys a shout out. And yeah, I think I'm done. Waka waka. Let's show glad.